Tanzania, one of East Africa's most peaceful and politically stable nations, a country known for its breathtaking landscapes, bustling markets, and warm hospitality. But in recent weeks, everything changed. An election marred by violence, internet shutdowns affecting millions, a country thrown into uncertainty, and a region watching closely. In today's documentary, we break down exactly what happened, why it happened, and what it means for the future of Tanzania, its people, and the entire East African region. This is Tanzania in Crisis, Election Violence and Internet Shutdown Shake the Nation. Stay tuned. The calm before the storm. To understand the crisis, we first need to understand Tanzania's political landscape. Tanzania has long been seen as a stable nation. Peaceful transitions of power, low levels of political tension compared to its neighbors, and a reputation for security. But beneath that calm exterior, frustrations have been growing. For years, opposition parties complained about shrinking political space, tightening government control, and increasing restrictions on freedom of speech. As the election approached, tensions intensified. Opposition leaders claimed harassment. Some supporters reported intimidation. And online discussions around politics increasingly turned hostile. Still, the world expected a peaceful vote. But that's not what happened. Election day turns violent. On election day, optimism quickly turned into chaos. Violence broke out in several regions. Opposition supporters clashed with police. Reports emerged of ballot irregularities, blocked observers, and intimidation at polling stations. Human rights groups reported deadly confrontations, with some estimates suggesting hundreds of people killed during clashes and crackdowns. Many of the injured were young people, students, community activists, and citizens simply trying to vote. Witnesses described scenes of panic, police using tear gas, sound grenades, and live ammunition in some areas. The election that was supposed to strengthen democracy instead exposed deep political fractures. The internet goes dark. But the biggest shock was yet to come. Just hours after tensions escalated, Tanzania went dark. Not a power outage, not a technical failure, a nationwide internet shutdown. Social media platforms were blocked. Messaging apps failed. Online businesses froze. Millions of Tanzanians woke up unable to communicate, work, or access information. Experts estimate the shutdown cost the country over $238 million in economic losses. For traders, exporters, digital entrepreneurs, and even farmers waiting for crop price updates, life came to a standstill. And for many, the timing was clear. The shutdown began right when election protests intensified. Was it security? Was it censorship? Or was it a way to control the narrative? We explore that next. The government responds. President Samia Suluhu Hassan was sworn in shortly after the election. In her address, she acknowledged the unrest and called for peace. But many critics felt the message lacked accountability. The government defended the internet shutdown as a necessary measure to maintain security and prevent the spread of harmful misinformation. But opposition parties rejected this narrative, claiming the blackout was used to hide abuses and limit communication among protesters. International observers watched closely, and then came a major development. The African Union speaks out. The African Union's election observation mission released a powerful statement. The election did not comply with AU principles or international election standards. This was a serious blow. Observers raised concerns about voter intimidation, lack of transparency, violence, restricted media freedom, and heavy-handed security response. For Tanzania, a country that prides itself on democracy, this was a wake-up call. The economic impact. The crisis didn't just damage democracy, it hit the economy hard. The internet shutdown disrupted mobile money transactions, small online shops, export communication, agricultural market updates, tourism bookings, checkmark transport logistics. Cashew auctions were delayed. Digital banking slowed. Businesses lost millions. Tanzania's reputation as a stable investment destination took a hit. And as the world reevaluates its confidence, the people of Tanzania continue to feel the consequences. Voices from the ground. Across the country, the stories are heartbreaking. A mother describing how her son was arrested during peaceful protests. A farmer unable to sell cashews because market prices never updated. A student who could not communicate with family during the blackout. A business owner who lost all online sales for a week. These voices paint a picture that statistics can't. This is not just politics. It is human lives, livelihoods, and futures at stake. What happens next? So what's next for Tanzania? Three major questions remain. Will the government investigate the deaths and violence? Human rights groups are demanding answers. Can Tanzania rebuild economic confidence? Investors, farmers, and entrepreneurs need stability to move forward. Will political reforms happen? Without real reforms, the same tensions may resurface in future elections. The world will be watching. And more importantly, Tanzanians themselves are demanding transparency, justice, and peace. Tanzania stands at a crossroads, a proud nation with a strong history of unity, yet facing one of its most challenging political moments in years. But one thing is clear, the spirit of the Tanzanian people is strong. They want peace, they want progress, and they want their voices to be heard. Thank you for watching this documentary. If you found it useful, insightful, or eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This has been Tanzania in Crisis, Election Violence and Internet Shutdown, Shake the Nation. Until next time.